someone is twisting your leg, what will your reaction be like? I know, now you guys will be like, is that even a question? Obviously, we will reach out for help, like we will scream out of pain, be like, help, help, help. But here's a twist. What if I tell you, once upon a time, there was a man who was a Stoic, and unfortunately he was born to a slave mother and then became a slave himself from his birth, has faced a situation similar to this or maybe even worse. So hello guys, I'm Scribbly and I welcome you all to my channel Scribblypedia. And yes, finally I have decided to shoot a long video, and yeah, that's it. Let's just get into the video. So the man I was talking about is Epictetus, and during his days of unfortunate slavery, one day his master, out of rage, started twisting his leg. Like literally just took his leg and started twisting it. But guess what our man Epictetus said? Instead of screaming, he stayed calm and he said, "You are going to break it." And when his master actually broke his leg, his reaction was like, "I told you so." I mean, I told you so? What is this reaction? How can someone be this calm? Now you guys must be like, what the hell, bro? How can someone stay calm when someone literally broke his leg? But he was aura farming when even before aura was a thing. So the injury left him with a severe limp, like a permanent one. Okay, but he refused to feel the pain by applying Stoic principles. He showed extreme composure in the time of the torture, displaying calm acceptance of the injury. From his teaching or Stoic application, his arguing was like, while his leg, or we can say his body as it's a part of the body, was crippled, but his capacity for choice, or we can say his will, stayed untouched. So basically, Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches self-control, rational thinking and emotional resilience. It encourages people to focus only on what they can control and remain calm during hardship. Stoicism actually began during 300 BCE in ancient Greece and later became very influential around the Roman society. Interestingly, many principles of Stoicism have similarity with the ancient Indian philosophy and with the lives of Indian rulers or warriors. Well, we will come to that in a separate video, and for now let's stick to the concept of Stoicism and its traces from the West. So as I said before, Stoicism began around the time of 300 BCE and it was founded by Zeno, a person who lost his everything in a shipwreck. Before that, he was a wealthy Phoenician Greek merchant and trader from Cyprus. So one day when he was traveling from Phoenicia to Piraeus, which is near Athens, his ship struck rocks and that destroyed his cargo of Tyrian purple dye, which was a very valuable commodity made from sea snails. After the destruction, devastated Zeno arrived in Athens. Then he visited the Delphic oracle, who told him that dye with the color of dead man, which he interpreted as a call to study the works of ancient and deceased philosophers. So while at a bookstore, he read Xenophon's memorabilia about Socrates that influenced him so much that he asked the bookseller where to find such man. The bookseller then pointed to the treatise of Thebes, who was a Cynic philosopher and later became Zeno's teacher. Zeno famously regarded this destruction as the best thing that has ever happened to him, because that compelled him into the pivot from commerce to philosophy and eventually founding the school of Stoicism. And here I guess this much is more than enough as the first video of this channel, like first long video of this channel. But along with that, I'll add some little things so that you can understand better. So Zeno's loss was not just a financial destruction, but it was a psychological turning point that changed his perspective on the value of external goods. Even his core idea behind Stoicism revolves around the term perspective itself. It can be narrated as, we cannot control events, but we can control our reactions. And there's one more interesting fact that when Zeno started teaching philosophy, he used to teach in public porches, which were called Stoa Poikal. And because he taught at Stoa, his philosophy became known as Stoicism. So yeah, that's it for the first long video of this channel. And let me know in the comments if you find Stoicism interesting or not, or any other opinion you have about this. And as I said, Zeno was influenced from Socrates, so in further videos we will definitely come to the other philosophers or like other stories regarding this, and definitely I will make videos on the connecting root of Stoicism and Indian philosophy as well. So till then, stay tuned and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.